Tonight, I'll tell you the story of a hero who became a villain, and then something far more terrifying and tragic than either. A story whispered by the leaves of ancient forests and echoed in the shattered skies of distant worlds. This is the tale of Illidan Stormrage, the Betrayer. Feared, hated, misunderstood. A warrior born of moonlight and fire who dared to challenge gods and demons alike and chose to walk a path no soul dared follow. But was he truly the monster the world painted him to be, or the only one who ever saw the truth? Let me take you back more than 10,000 years ago to the shadowed forests of Val'sharah, where the story begins. Under the silver glow of the moon, a twin child was born with amber eyes that burned like the very flames of creation. Illidan Stormrage and his brother Malfurion grew up in the shadow of the World Tree, where rustling leaves whispered ancient legends of the demigod Cenarius. Alongside them was the spirited huntress, Tyrande Whisperwind, her heart as wild as the forest itself. Together, the three explored hidden glades, deciphered runes carved into bark, and dreamed of meeting the forest's true guardian. One fateful night, driven by youthful daring, they ventured so deep into the living wood that the very earth seemed to pulse beneath their feet. And there, in a soft green twilight, Cenarius revealed himself. In Malfurion's eyes, he saw the calm patience of a druid. In Tyrande's, the fierce devotion of a priestess of Elune. But in Illidan, he saw something different. A hunger, an unquenchable thirst for power that reached beyond the bounds of nature. Cenarius offered them druidic training. Malfurion accepted eagerly. Tyrande, after a moment's hesitation, bowed her head in reverence. But Illidan thanked the demigod and slipped away, drawn by whispers of darker magic. When the Burning Legion returned to Azeroth, spreading fear like wildfire, Illidan became convinced that only a demon's power could stop a demon's invasion. In a moment of desperate resolve, he made a blood pact, surrendering a shard of his soul for unimaginable strength. His eyes flared with fell fire as he transcended both elf and demon, and in that instant he was branded the Betrayer. Cast out by his people, Illidan was imprisoned beneath Mount Hyjal for 1,000 years, guarded by the relentless warder, Maiev Shadowsong. And there he remained until the Third War, when the Legion threatened the world once again. Desperate for hope, Tyrande defied her kin and freed him, praying that the fallen might rise again as savior. But freedom did not bring redemption. Illidan seized the skull of Gul'dan and consumed its fell energies, gaining new, terrible power and destroying the dreadlords who stood in his path. Horrified by his actions, Malfurion and Tyrande turned their backs on him once more. Branded a monster, Illidan fled through the shattered rift to a broken world, Outland. There, amid ruined plains and jagged peaks, he forged the Black Temple, a fortress of ash and brimstone, a beacon to the outcast and the damned. With Lady Vashti's Naga, Akama's broken Draenei, and Kail'thas Sunstrider's corrupted elves, Illidan assembled an army. Together they struck down Magtheridon, and Illidan declared himself Lord of Outland. But his enemies did not forget him. When the champions of Azeroth stormed the Black Temple, they found not only a demonic army, but a man consumed by purpose. In the final battle, Maiev led the charge, and one by one the heroes fell beneath Illidan's blades, until at last the Betrayer himself was defeated. His body fell, but the storm within him did not fade. Centuries later, when the Burning Legion returned yet again, Illidan broke free from the crypt beneath the broken shore. He rallied the Illidari, demon hunters forged in his image, and joined forces with both Alliance and Horde in the war upon Argus. At the height of the war, the Naru Zera sought to make him her champion of the light. But Illidan refused her gift, shattering her holy radiance and declaring, "My fate is my own." And so, when the Legion was defeated, Illidan remained behind at the seat of the Pantheon, bound forever to watch over the imprisoned Titan Sargeras, so that his fury might never again be unleashed. And now he stands alone, a sentinel between shadow and light, a traitor to some, a savior to others, a hero whose path could never be understood, only remembered. This is Illidan Stormrage, and his legend lives on in every rustling leaf of Val'sharah and every crack of fire across the shattered worlds. Was Illidan ever truly the villain, or just the hero we couldn't understand? His path was one of fire, betrayal, and sacrifice. But maybe, just maybe, he saw a truth no one else dared to face. If this story spoke to you, give it a like, hit follow, and join me next time for more legends left in shadow. Because sometimes, the monsters we fear are just the heroes we never truly knew.